Hi, everybody. Oh, let me just make sure that this is up. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my platform. Those of you that are returning, those of you that are new, welcome to my platform. My name is Astraea Love, and I'm going to be doing a reading for you guys today. So I hope everybody has had a good day. I hope you guys feel rested and good. Whenever you get to watching this reading, please know that my readings are, I was going to say endless. They're timeless. So whenever you get to this message, there's going to be something in this reading that is meant for you to hear. Okay. All right. So if any of you guys have any personal questions, you can send me a $20 super chat with your question, and I will pause the collective reading and then I will answer your question. Okay. So that's the way that I'm making myself available for people that have questions. What else? Also, if you guys are interested in learning how to read your own tarot cards, I have written a book. It's called Visago Tarot Card Spreads and Spells. That link to that book is in the description box, along with a link to The Truth of God by Michael STEADMAN, which is also in the description box. I suggest that if you guys are wanting to advance quickly on your spiritual journey, and for those of you that really, really, really want to have a connection with God, The Truth of God is going to be a very beneficial book for you guys. It's an intuitive workbook that has multiple techniques within it that basically go from everything from like astral projection to how to create an energy ball to how to access the God consciousness. Will you hand me the soda? And thank you. Okay. So check that out, okay? It's got the mind technique, the God technique. The mind technique helps you get rid of thoughts and beliefs that are no longer serving you. The mind technique does that. The God technique helps you shift into your God conscious self and change your perspective so that you can see the bigger picture of everything. Welcome in, Fashionista. Welcome in, Jesus Christ, Son of Man. I hope you guys are having a good day. So we're going to start by jumping right into the prayer. We're calling upon the Most High God and the Holy Spirit, our spiritual team of highest light and resonance, including the archangels, our spirit guides, and our guardian angels. And we're asking that they put a protective shield around us, keeping us safe from all negativity, blocking out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, the highest knowledge, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for all of my subscribers. So I just want to say thank you, God, for everything that you do. Thank you for all of the miracles. Thank you for all of the good memories and the good times here on this earth. We praise you. All honor, worship, and glory goes to you, Most High. And please continue to bless and prosper me and this platform and my collective. Amen. So I'm doing a collective reading, which means I'm going to be reading everybody's energy, okay? And then whatever messages come forward, you guys just need to be able to use your discernment, all right? Your discernment, your intuition, your abilities, okay? So when I start talking about different things, some of the message will be for you, some of the message will be for somebody else. So use your best discernment. But by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. That means if I talk about anything in the realms of like health, that you're following up with a physician and not just being reckless with the information. Okay? No bullying me and no bullying anybody in the collective. All right. So I'm just shuffling the cards. I hope you guys are having a happy Saturday. Happy Saturn's Day. What I got as a message coming through was that there's a lot of happiness and success that it's your time to experience. So it's basically your turn to spin the wheel, and it looks like a lot of good stuff is coming in. So we're going to just see. So we cut the deck, what we've got here. The Eight of Swords. Now that's an interesting energy. Yeah. So literally, No, there's nothing about a communist here, all right? I don't even remember what the fuck that means. But no, there's no communism here. A collective is a group. If you Google the word collective, you will find out that it means a group of something, which means you guys are all a group of people. So I'm reading the collective energy, okay? All right. So anyways, please don't be fucking weird. We've all had enough of people being weird as all hell. Okay, so the Eight of Swords, what is that card about? Well, you can see that this person is basically blindfolded. This is like self-imprisonment. Sometimes it can be somebody feeling trapped in their mind. Sometimes it has to do with actual jail. But somebody, you know, there's somebody that is being imprisoned in the spirit is kind of what I'm getting. They're being all tied up in the spirit, basically, because they kept trying to take a jab at somebody. So yes, you can be put into spiritual prison, spiritual jail. Some people that were able to use their abilities to spy on y'all and to see what you guys have been doing and to see what blessings are coming, those people can't tap in anymore. I'm getting that somebody is being restricted from being able to mess with you. This is one reason that you're going to have success and happiness, because somebody can no longer bully you. Knight of Cups. So let me just ask, is the Knight of Cups the collective, or is the Knight of Cups somebody else? Knight of Cups energy, this doesn't even feel like this is the actual person's energy. This feels like the mask they wear. This is who they pretend to be. Somebody that comes in and is a deliverer, a savior. This person wants to be viewed like they're Jesus, but they're not. I can guarantee you this person is not holy in any type of way. So the Knight of Cups is somebody that comes in, makes a really quick offer, love bombs, and then bounces. Okay, that's what the Knight of Cups is about. I'm also hearing that, you know, just be aware that there is somebody that wants to come in and take the gender out of tarot. Okay. Take the gender out of tarot, because literally we have both feminine and masculine energies, and through the reading, you know, just understand what the card means and the energy about it, but know that some people are in their feminine energy, some people are in their masculine energy. Welcome in, you guys. Yeah, we're going to be talking about possibly something to do with career. I feel like this person's coming out because they want your attention, basically. I also feel like this person is pretty pessimistic. Yeah. When it comes to a love union, y'all need to just be watching for this, okay? Because there may be somebody that comes in that wants to offer you some type of business deal. I feel like this person's going to come in and love bomb you and tell you you're great, and then something is going to change. So there's definitely an energy of deception here. The Seven of Swords, this person has made too many mistakes. They've screwed too many people over. This person is always going to be wondering who is going to come back from the past to stab them back in the back, right? So what I'm hearing is betrayal. This Knight of Cups energy, they've already betrayed somebody here. Okay, so have they betrayed the collective? Yes. Whoever this person is, this could have been somebody that you guys were just talking to. Whoever this person is, they keep running away from having to make a decision when it comes to their life and their romantic life and their financial life. Be aware that there's going to be a few people that are casted away into the cold. So yeah, I am pulling cards for the collective, but if you guys have a personal question, you can send me a $20 super chat with your question. I will pause the collective reading and then I will answer your question. Okay, so let's just see here what else pops out. I mean, I'm already picking up that this whole situation of this person being limited from viewing you and your life, like they feel like they're in the dark about something. This could be something that's going on with your career. This could be about a glow up. Maybe some of you guys are about to like ascend or just reach new heights, and this person is very concerned to the point where they're willing to abuse spiritual law to find out what you have going on. I feel like it's because somebody wants to come and they want to take you off of the journey that you're already on. Somebody wants to, yeah, they see you with this. This is what I'm talking about, success and happiness. That's the 10 of Cups. That's your energy. That's y'all's energy, is the 10 of Cups. This person, they know that they could have a 10 of Cups with you, but this person also knows that they drain people. So whoever this is that wants to come in and love bomb, they want you to believe that you need them. They also want you to believe that you can't be happy without them, and that's delusional. We're all responsible for our own happiness, not anybody else's. This person, if you were to even engage with them, they would try to make you responsible for everything that they're going through. And that's just not your cup of tea. It's not your responsibility. This is like somebody that's being childish, okay? That's what I'm picking up here. This person's unrealistic when it comes to their goal. And then like, you know, yeah, I feel like this person, they're being unrealistic when it comes to their goals. I don't know if I said gold, but there's something about money here going on, because this person, first of all, them showing up a Knight of Cups instead of a Knight of Pentacles, this person does not have money. So you might just be being warned about somebody wanting to come in and make a commitment with you that doesn't have anything to offer. They don't have any resources. This person could also be about to go to jail, like actual physical jail. For some of you, this person has gotten in trouble. This is why they're having to move real snake-like. I'm feeling a little bit like this person could feel very guilty about something. 3 of Swords, possibly about a betrayal with a third-party person. This is what I'm saying. Whoever this person is that's separating from somebody, they want to come crawling back to you, or slithering, however you want to look at that. But yeah, I would definitely not let this person in. Not into your heart, because they are a perpetual liar, and they also betray people all of the time. So you're just being warned of somebody coming in wanting to kiss your ass and tell you that everything that you do is so great. Why don't you work for them? It's some kind of trick or something. This is only because this person already sees you with the 10 of Cups. You're already in this happily ever after era. And so this person wants you to stop doing what you're doing and pay attention to them. Yeah, because they're breaking up with the Queen of Wands. Whose problem is that? Or they are separating. Like, honestly, I do not care about these people at all. I don't feel like you care about these people at all. This is why I'm wondering, why are they showing up? I guess because you need to know that the people that were conspiring against you, this couple, no longer are in cahoots. I mean, maybe they still don't like you, or they want to control you or whatever, but they're not working together anymore. Like I said, this Knight of Cups betrays everyone. It's not just you that they betrayed. King of Pentacles. Yeah, they tried to make a deal that they could not keep their end of the bargain. This is why I feel like making pacts with demons and shit is so dangerous. When you start to make deals with the devil, metaphorically, or whatever low vibrational energy, whether, and again, I don't know what the deals are specifically that people decide to make, but a lot of the times when I see it being in a pattern of the number 7, I know that that has to do with ball. And it's usually for 7 years of something. If you know, back in the day when people were worshiping Baal and thinking Baal was God, they were giving their children to the fire, you know, to Baal's fire as sacrifice, and they would get 7 years of like not having a famine, 7 years of being able to feed themselves, 7 years of good luck, whatever. What I'm seeing here is that your good luck does not come from a demonic source. This is why these demonic people cannot just take this shit away from you. And not only that, you're responsible for your happiness. You have done what's needed to be done so that you could be a happy person, even in the most uncomfortable of situations. So these people wanting you to feel uncomfortable or feeling like you have to sacrifice, or it's not sacrifice, but it's like that you have to give up something in order to have something. No, you don't. All you have to do is avoid these people and not work with them, and you'll be successful. I guarantee if you just stay away from these types of people, you know, if you just stay away from these types of weird ass people, you're not going to have any problems. Like, that's the 10 of Cups. This is happiness and success. You with your little family, you know, being by the river, having sunny days. As long as you just stay away from these people, you'll be fine. The World, because you have a whole, I have to cover up her boobies, sorry. But this is the World card. You have an entire plethora of just like I have a collective of people that watch me, you have a collective of people that love you. Okay, this is why you're not being rejected in whatever this workspace is. I do feel like, you know, for some of you guys, it's going to take basically you choosing to live your life for yourself and not following up other people's bullshit. This person that wants you to like give up part of your soul for something, you're never going to do that. This is like asking somebody to downgrade their position. I also feel like if these people could have literally made you a blood sacrifice, they would have tried to find some way to do that. This is why you just need to be mindful that somebody wants to use you. That's what I'm picking up with this King of Pentacles energy. You know, that could be other government body like FBI, CIA, whatever the hell else exists, NSA, police, something like that. That could literally be what this energy is. Wanting to make deals. You can't bargain for somebody else's shit. What belongs to somebody else belongs to them. And even if these people try to get what you have taken from you, they're not going to be successful with that. Okay. It would be very, very like dummy blessings, short-lived, you know, and 7 years is short-lived anyways. I feel like you're dealing with people that might be going to jail. These people, it looks like they did something illegal, spiritually and physically. And I'm also feeling some type of weird solar plexus pressure. So somebody could be trying to pressure you to sign a deal or sign a contract. Just be aware that anybody trying to like pressure y'all into making commitments that you're uncomfortable with, those people, they want something from you that they won't directly ask you for. Okay. And that in itself is the epitome of deception. It's like, you know, whatever this person is after, first of all, I don't even think that you could give it to them. Whatever this person wants to fulfill their void of sorrow, you could not give it to this person, okay? Whatever they want from you is something that's not physically tangible. It's like this person wants to use you in some type of way. It could be because you're very gifted, very connected, and you have abilities. I'm also hearing that there's been some type of like, I don't know if this is an internet communication, but there's been some type of development when it comes to technology. Somebody has found a way to basically enter into other, I want to say timelines, but into other people's devices. So just be aware that you do have somebody that wants to see what you're doing. I mean, I'm not for sure why is this Hierophant? Because they owe somebody. These people owe somebody something. A Hierophant. The Hierophant could be a religious institution that's watching you. This could be a secret society, a cult, a coven, or just a group of people, a community. But these people seem to act like they, this could even be about Satanism. These people seem to act like they really got their shit going together. Like it's not, it's just like somebody wanting you to work with them, but they're not going to ask you. They're not going to ask you for what they actually want, which is your energy. You to sign some type of binding contract so that you switch places with them and you end up in jail. This is not going to happen. Four of Swords, like I said, everybody in this Hierophant group is in trouble right now. These people need to be looking for what the hell is going to come after them. Especially since they all decided to lie about you. I mean, how dumb do they think the spiritual realm is? These people really, really feel like you are to blame for something. No, their failure and inability to sacrifice y'all is why they are in the position they're in, okay? And it's time for one of these weirdos to pay up. And instead of paying their fucking bill, they want to drag you through the mud and try to force you to pay it. And you're not going to pay this person's karmic debt. I don't care what they say to other people. It is not possible for you to be punished for the crimes that another person committed, especially not in this type of way. Page of Cups, somebody that's very, very self-centered, very, very materialistic and greedy and selfish and doesn't care about the greater good. You're dealing with a community of people that do not give any, like these people would not think twice to poison somebody. Like they're that type of energy. Very low vibrational. And they don't stick up for each other. These people throw each other under the bus. Every time that they get in trouble with the devil, they're always throwing another person under the bus. And for a time now, that shit has been actually working, Death, but that's over now. These people, this is an ending to the manipulation that they were creating. This is a major ending for these people. This is why they're so upset. You're dealing with a group of weirdos that are really pissed off that it's your turn to win. And they don't want to see you shine because it makes them look extra dull. Eight of Cups. The death to the Eight of Cups. These people were trying to kill something in your life. If it wasn't you, it was your career. Okay. It was your choices. It was your love life. Like these people, they love to conjure up death and to send it to people. But when the shit gets returned and they have to go through a personal funeral themselves of literally losing somebody close to them, then they act all, they basically act like they're not guilty of what they were just trying to do. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, the fuck you didn't. You think death is stupid also? These people think everybody's dumber than them. Not everybody is completely unaware. I would cancel and rebuke all death energy, all death spells, all witchcraft, all demonic soul contracts, all death energy, and speak life into your life, okay? Speak life into yourself. I will live to be 120 years old. I will live to be 200 years old. I will never, ever be taken out by no fucking death magic. Like, you've got to be joking. The sad shit is that these people, why they don't want you to know that they're doing witchcraft on you is because then you could possibly pray to God and God could possibly return it to them. These people are very well aware that this shit could go completely south. And so, they know the possibilities of what could happen to them by playing in this energy. Think of it this way. If these are the people that are going out to the graveyard, burying objects of yours or pieces of paper with your names on it or whatever other fucking nonsense in the graveyard, and these people are the ones rolling around in the dust of death, do you think that that energy is going to cling to you? or is it going to cling to them? Just think about that. You're not the one having to wash graveyard dirt out of your clothes, okay? I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh about this shit, but it is laughable. Yes, voodoo is powerful, but, you know, like I said, I do believe that voodoo is powerful, but it's not more powerful than God. I don't care what anybody says. And the archangels can stop any bullshit that has been put into motion by another person. Oh, make sure you guys like the video, you guys. That's really important so that we can get this video monetized, okay? The algorithm will not pick up the video if you guys don't like it. So if you like this content and you would like to see more of it and hear more of it, that would do me such a big favor if you guys could just like that. Like the video, subscribe, tap the notification bell so that you're notified when I go live. Because you never know when you'll have something come up that you're like, oh, I need to just ask somebody a question about this. And then you could come on here, pay $20 and ask me a question about whatever it is that you have going on. And I'm really a good reader because I'm not judgmental and I won't try to push any type of beliefs or thoughts on you, you know, and I won't tell you what to do either. I just tell you the information that I get. And then from that point, you get to decide what you do with that information. Okay. So you have the world open to you. You also have the 10 of Cups. You guys could be traveling a lot this next year. Maybe that was one of your guys' wishes to be able to travel more. I see that happening in 2026. The thing is that when you're not always in the same spot, like physical location, when you're not always in the same exact location, these people, what they're trying to do is track your every move. Like that's literally verbatim what they want to do. So they could be doing this through the internet. They could be doing this through whatever computer devices that they possess. All right. But also I'm getting that, you know, anytime that it's an energetic thing. Anytime that you leave the area that you're almost always in, it's like a barrier gets put up between these people because they feel like sending the same type of death energy to your home is going to end everything for you because this is how these simple-minded people live. Like this is what they're doing to you. What they're doing to you guys, they have done to welcome in honesty twins. They have done to many other people before. Okay. So this is why it's like, it's laughable at this point. It's really laughable. Because these people get more scared every day that they do this magic ritual, go playing around in the graveyard, being weird and trying to end things for you. And then here you are, usually in the same exact position, but you're being told to move around, to go for walks, to get outside, to like literally move your body. A lot of this, and to eat healthy things, okay? And if you don't want to eat healthy, just try it for like one meal a day. If you're eating 3 meals a day, you could do 1 meal of that and eat something that's good for your body, okay? And so it's not like these people are, the way their magic works, it's they're banking on you being unhealthy and you being in a low vibration and engaging in low vibrational stuff. This is the only way that their magic can work, is if you behave in a low vibrational way. 2 of Swords, because this would be like blocking herself. You see that she's sitting there with a blindfold on, holding those 2 swords like that, and there's no other person making her sit there with the blindfold on. This is like self-sabotage. The 2 of Swords right there. You know, these people, their heart, to be quite honest, these people are they're actively trying to judge you to the point where they want to judge you like trial by death. Like, you know how they would like try to judge the witches in the past and they would like do these crazy experiments on them, you know, like weighing them with water or whatever nonsense. And obviously the person would just drown because there's no witchcraft involved in that. But this is what these people are like. They want to go back to that era of burn the witch, drown the witch. Let's just persecute this one person. And these people should have learned by now that leaving a shit stain on the planet like that by persecuting wrong people that should not be persecuted, it's not a good look. It's just not. And turning people into martyrs is not a good look. And these people know that. They know that, these people are aware that also they're being blocked. Ace of Cups, because you still have an Ace of Cups from God, love that comes from the Most High, the source creator, the spirit of all things. You are still loved by the divine creator. And that's not something a human person with their judgment, their mortal ass judgment. It's not something a human person with mortal, mediocre judgment or even discernment can take from you. Nobody can take, and this is why these people are pissed, because they feel like God doesn't love them. That's not actually true. God loves every part of his creation. However, God gives us the free will to choose what we're going to think and what we're going to do. And sometimes people make bad choices. You're dealing with a group of people that made some really bad choices when it came to you, and now they've got themselves into a pickle. They owe somebody. These people that made a deal spiritually, they owe somebody, and they're not able to take happiness from you. It seems like in the past, when you were upset, these people were happy, and now that the tables have turned and the last is being first instead of the first being last, or whatever. What is it? The last becomes first and the first becomes last. It's that scenario of the tables completely turning and changing and going in a new direction. And because you're over here winning and being loved by God, oh, these people feel like that is not okay. Three of Pentacles. They also want to rip a whole community of people, a whole collective of people away from y'all. Let's get the likes up, you guys. They want to rip a whole collaboration here away from you guys. And because they're not able to disconnect you from the people that love you, these people are upset. They're like, how can we defeat that person? They should have never, ever tried. I feel like the majority of this dumb shit is about greed. Somebody wants to use you to do something negative. Somebody also wants you to take the fall for them. Like whatever crimes they've committed, they've pissed off the spiritual realm. Which means when you fuck up in the spiritual realm, there's nothing you can do in the physical world to rectify that. You have to go through the fucking karma. That's just the way that life is. That's the way that universal law works. Literally, when you have manifested something in the spiritual, as above, so below, these people tried to trick the higher dimensions into doing something to you that would have been unjust and unfair. And this is because you're an intuitive person, because you're a light worker, a starseed, a high priestess, or a high priest, however you want to look at that. You're somebody that can initiate other people into magical ways of living with magic, ways of living with peace. You also have inner wisdom that tanks what these people have in their stupid little books that they carry around. I mean, you would think that witches and warlocks would be like the smartest people. They would have to be smart to like do magic, but no, these people, they're not intelligent. Like why they're not intelligent is because anybody with a fucking brain to think with before attacking somebody else or trying to make them a sacrifice should do some work on somebody, like trying to find out who they're trying to sacrifice. Things about that person, if it's even possible. These people, they know that some things are just not possible. There's limits to even magic. And these people are hitting a wall. They're being blocked and they have a limit now all of a sudden. And of course, you're the person, I guess, that irritates them the most, that they want to block the most. And because they can't, they're pissed off. That's literally what I'm picking up on here. Somebody is upset because you saw them coming and you basically got out of the line. You got out of the line of sight, basically. You moved your position. You moved out of the freaking way.
Out of the line of fire.
Out of the line of fire. Thank you. Yeah, you moved out of the way. Now they don't have a target to hit. It's just ironic, though, that literally their energy is being returned right back to them. Oh, thank you guys for being here with me. This Ace of Wands is your energy. It's a very fertile time for you. Whatever you plant will grow. Whatever you seed your energy into, you will have high return for it. So Whatever this person was thinking that they were going to do, they're not able to do, and they're basically upset about that. But they would never tell you that they're upset about that. Instead, they go running to telling the devil. And the devil's like, oh, yeah, you could steal that from that person. You could block them. You could have this. You could have that. But the devil knows that none of the shit that it's saying is even possible. It's really not. Queen of Pentacles. Literally. It's not possible. I'm not for sure why this person is so confused that you are still abundant. They're like, wait, the death didn't work? No, it didn't fucking work. This person literally thought they were going to send you some energy and it was going to take your life from you and put you in poverty. If you were being in low vibrational behavior, maybe it would have affected you a little bit, but that was never going to happen. So they need to go back to the drawing board when it comes to these ideas. Especially about trying to make y'all like homeless or in poverty or not, or go without or have long. What I'm feeling is like the energy of a desert, like long dry spells without any type of resources. This person can go to fucking hell. Literally, they can go to hell. And everybody that conspired with them is also an ignorant loser that can also go to hell. Like, literally. This is all because you're abundant, you're dedicated, you're nurturing, you're caring, you're sympathetic, you're kind. This is why these people think that they can just get away with this shit. You may be a nice person, but if you have to stand up for yourself, you guys are going to whoop somebody's ass, literally. And this is what people don't ever take into consideration. Well, what if they should be asking, well, what if that person protects themselves? What if they pray? They like, these people don't believe in prayers. They believe in maybe prayers to Satan, but they definitely do not believe in regular prayers. Just like crazy to me. What if this person, I mean, I would be like, what if they're loved? Okay. Then and especially with this person and these people trying to do something that is not fair. It's not fair. It's not, there's no universal energy of karma backing this bullshit up. These people are trying to do this shit on purpose and they know what their intention was. And so I don't know why they're confused or surprised that this backfired. They knew damn well, like, your life was never meant to be poverty, lack, and limitation. That's not what this life is to be for you. Even if you've been experiencing bumps in the road, that's not what's in the future. Stability is what I see. The world, the 10 of Cups, happiness, self-fulfilled prophecy. That's what I'm seeing. These people, they've already committed some type of fraud. They've already done some type of dumbass identity theft or whatever. Impersonation, basically, trying to impersonate you in the spirit. This is a collective reading, but if you have any personal questions, you can send me a $20 super chat with your question, and I will pause the collective reading and I will answer your question. So yeah. You know, when it comes to this lifetime, this is not a lifetime where you are going to be learning super hard karmic lessons. I think the biggest lesson that you've already learned is that you have to love yourself. By loving yourself, you are making it so that you can be, you know, in a position to be there for other people, basically. And through you being there for other people, you're going to connect with a whole collective of people that actually need your assistance, that actually need your inspiration. Whatever this creative insight that you have, there are people, it will be in high demand. So just know that. This is why you're going to remain somebody that's in the Queen of Pentacles. You're not ever going to be taken out of that energy. And these people can do whatever the fuck they feel that they need to do. You are not moving from that abundant energy. Even if these people, like, this is what I'm literally being shown. Even if these people, yeah, hold on, let me get rid of this person. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, so they need to go. All right, hopefully I can hide that person. Remove. All right. Seriously, yeah, thank you, God. Thank you, God, for protecting me. Thank you for keeping me safe while I sleep. Like, verbatim, these people are so sick. They don't feel good half the time. They're always strung out on something. I feel like if these people would stop investing and trying to disturb your rest, maybe these people would get some rest. And the fact that they can't sleep, it's because there is no rest for the wicked. Wicked people, when they close their eyes, all they do is see the faces of everybody that they've hurt or everybody that's hurt them from usually their entire life. I've had many people tell me that they can't sleep because they know that they've done so many bad things. It's like, well, this person is trying to make something that has nothing to do with you your problem. And so I would, if I were y'all, I would just straight up ignore. If you get any weird messages from these people, ignore them. Okay, you are here to help the collective, but you can't help everybody. Not everybody is going to be a person that is going to be here to learn from you. Eight of Pentacles, because this is all about what you do for work. Remember, these people, they wanted to send somebody in with a faulty love offer to trick you into being in a relationship that you want nothing to do with. And then through that, they were going to drain your finances. These people had this whole plan, and then they're pissed off because not only are you still abundant and you can still do this work, but you're also a high priestess, which means you can see through everything that these people are doing. And they're upset about that. They want you to be weighed down, feeling the pressure of life, not able to breathe, not able to sleep. These people want you in the same misery that they live in on a day-to-day basis. Yes, and your ancestors don't play. Just because you're a nice person and you won't smack this person the fuck out does not mean that your ancestors are not. Like, this is what people need to understand. Just because we're not murderers does not mean that our ancestors are not murderers, okay? So this is why I really feel like these people should have treaded carefully when it came to you. Yes, delusional. And your spirit guides do not play. Like some people's spirit guides, I have read for so many people. Some people that I've read for, their spirit guides are only scary ass shit, okay? So this is why, this is why you have to be careful who you offend in life. And these people have greatly offended your ancestors. They've greatly offended God, the higher realms, aka the universe. These people have broken too many spiritual laws. That's why the first card for them was the Eight of Swords. And your first card is the Ten of Cups, which means that these people, by spirit imprisoning these people, locking them up and blocking them from you, basically, it's giving you the ability to live a life full of peace and to possibly even purchase a new home, purchase a new area, a new land, like acres. For some of you, this is going to be something that helps you build a brand new foundation. But this new foundation is going to be built on the return of faith that God is going to give you back for you putting your faith in a higher power, because you had to at some point here with all of this death magic and blockages that these people were trying to create about you. Okay. I also get that your guys' prayers, you have no idea how important it is to continue to communicate with your guides, with your ancestors. That praying is a very important part of life. What prayer does is it puts up a boundary, a barrier, and these people love to cross people's boundaries. Yes, save the children. I agree to that, literally. These people love to cross people's boundaries. And they're quite used to just stepping on people's toes and not really caring about their reaction that they cause. But these people, are learning very slowly that the way they behave causes much chaos, not only for the people that they interact with, but for the ones that they love. That's why I feel like these people are in deep regret. Yeah, and you're being seen as a divine being, somebody who is a caretaker of the planet. You could have plant babies all around your house on the inside and the outside. You guys are parents to the Mother Earth, okay? You help bring that love, joy, and peace that exists within God into the physical realm. A lot of you guys could be mothers, you could be fathers. You know, just like you were chosen means your children are chosen as well. That doesn't always happen, but in this case, I'm seeing that it does. It is happening, basically. This high priestess intuitive ability somebody got from their grandmother. And maybe one of y'all's grandmas didn't say, oh yeah, I can see shit. Oh yeah, I know things. Maybe they didn't tell you. But you're just, if that's your sister, yeah, earth healer. If that's your story, this is just your confirmation. Also, this could be about somebody's sister. Okay, somebody could have a very jealous sister. That's only for like one person that will be watching this, but yeah. I feel like this Empress energy could be a sister to a lot of people. I also feel like there's an unconditionally loving relationship, some here in here with others and with God. It feels like the love that you're giving out to the world is being returned to you multiplied. And these people, they do not understand why after everything they put you through, you're still able to be, you know, oh, she passed before you were born. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. But yeah, this person's like, how are they still able to be abundant, successful, happy, and thriving when I've done this, 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 and this? And then these people just don't take into consideration that, well, what happens if when I do this, this, and this, it doesn't work? That's what they're not looking at. The fact that the shit that they were doing for like literally over a year of this crap, sending you death magic. This stuff has not been working. There was never a point where it took hold or it worked. Even if you felt like you lost something, that was all part of the bigger picture. Ace of Swords, because you're protected. Literally, y'all did the work. You healed. This is why you're safe. This is why you don't even really need protection, because when people try to come up and toy with you, they're really calling upon, you know, they're really begging the universe to send their ass directly to purgatory. That's like literally what they're doing. They're just like, oh, send me to hell. These people have been living in hell for a very long time. That's too many cards at once, Spirit. They have been like living in hell for a very long time. These people, their entire existence based upon suffering. And because you won't suffer with them, they feel like you should be strung up and hung for that, literally, so that they can gawk at you and mock you for being divine, because they're not. These people could become divine, but they're not going to ever reach their full potential. It's almost like the witchcraft that they tried to do on you has stunted them. Okay. And then I'm also hearing something about somebody trying to, this is so weird. Somebody putting out spell work so that one of you would have to get a kidney transplant. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but if you've been having lower back pain, maybe you need to drink more water. Maybe you should get your blood drawn. I don't know what they do when they diagnose kidney stuff. I'm not getting that any of you have anything. I just get that somebody was trying to target the kidneys. That's interesting. And what do the kidneys do? What do the kidneys do?
Filter liquids.
Filter liquids. The kidneys filter liquids. So this could also be about body weight, or it could be about water weight. Okay, somebody has been trying to mess with your, they want you to be all swollen. Like what I'm seeing, to me in my mind's eye, it looks like somebody being really puffy, okay? Like having water weight and being puffy and bloated. That's how this person wants you. Like, it's almost like the death magic that they've been sending, it was supposed to do this to you. Make your skin all gray. Now it's happening to these weirdos, and they feel like it's not fair because you were never affected. And I do feel like these people, some of them sleep with each other, or they were sleeping with each other. You know, I really do feel like this group of people that was doing this, they're splitting up. These people could have been in each other's lives for a very long time. Their spirit is forcing these people. Could be by putting them in spiritual jail, which could be anything from a coma to a seizure to a heart attack to, you get where I'm going with this, to paralysis. Okay. These people are being also attacked in the sleep. Like when these people go to bed, not only are they tormented by the people that they've done wrong, but they also get visits from these spirits that are attached to the people that they've done wrong. And these spirits are tormenting these people, like putting them in sleep paralysis and stuff, trapping them in the astral realm, feeding off of them. This is what these people experience, demonic fucking torment. It's because they pissed somebody's ancestors off, literally. Now they can't sleep. They're like, when is the rest going to come? There is no rest for the wicked. Nobody told them that when they were choosing the side that they were going to be on. The funny shit is that you've been protected your entire life from this specific type of magic. Doesn't matter how much shit they throw at you. This type of shit is not going to work. And I don't care what other planet they go to. I don't care what other system of magic they go to. You know, yeah, it could be AIDS that they have. These people share some type of sickness. It doesn't matter who they go to. It's like the answer is no. You are protected. You've always been protected. And whether you pray or not, you're still protected. Don't take that for granted, though. Develop a connection with the Most High so that you can continue to thrive. But literally, just know that every attempt that you've empathically felt the spiritual warfare. Y'all just didn't know where it was coming from. I'm also hearing that these people were trying to like mess with your ability to breathe. Some of these people got sleep apnea, magician. This is why, you know, playing with magic, playing with spells, playing with death, okay, is specifically dangerous. See, you've alchemized the energy into more life. You continue to speak life into yourself, so it doesn't matter what other people try to do or say towards you. You're not aligning with their creation. And when you continue to just transmute that energy and basically heal yourself, these people, they're forced to go through some type of awakening. They're forced to transform. I feel like a lot of you guys were dealing with very petty, jealous people that still are in low vibrational behavior. Five of Wands, they're very competitive. They feel like there's a fight for resources so that they feel like they need to be putting you down because there's an actual battle for resources. These people are fighting them fucking selves. Good. You learned and never stop learning. This is exactly it. This is why, yes, they do try to mess with your breathing. Yeah, that's ridiculous. And these people are now feeling like they can't breathe, like they're being suffocated. I'm also getting that a lot of you guys have Anubis on your side. Anubis is going to weigh these people, weigh their hearts. And trust me, they are not moving forward when it comes to this stupid idea of, oh, let's put this on the collective. These people do not know how to get whatever they tried to put on you off of them. Yeah, and this is your justice, verbatim. You getting to live another day, be healthy, be a correct weight, be whatever is good for your body. These people tried to mess with every type of system, and now they're in trouble for it. And I think that it's funny that they thought that you were going to just allow their shit to take effect in your life. The moment that you pick up on any type of unnecessary problem, look at what your thoughts and beliefs are and cancel and rebuke the energy right then and there. Don't even wait till like later. Just do it right then and there. You can always go, you know what? This is not my energy. I cancel and rebuke all negative energy. And I ask my angels and guides to return it. Yes, lighter than a feather. I ask my angels and guides to return it or reverse it or do whatever needs to be done to get rid of the energy. And by you saying, I give this up to God, basically, source takes it. Source takes the energy and starts to work with it. When we feel like we have to do everything ourselves, that's when we're trying to do too much. That saying, be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that God has the ability to do all of this for you. You just have to be willing to surrender the problem and not seek vengeance against these people yourself. But when you surrender it, you're putting it into God's hands, sweetie. That is probably one of the most dangerous things for these people, is for you to, like, these people are wanting you to hold on to grudges and to hold on to regrets and to basically be low vibrational, because that's the only way that this bullshit will work, is if you are low vibrational. Oh, thank you. I love you guys too. Literally. I feel like 2026 is a year of awakening for these people. They're going to have to understand that trying to compete with you and trying to block you out of something is not what's going to get them success. Because really what these people want is to be happy and successful like you are, but they will never do the work. King of Swords. These people also have to follow some type of rules. It's not like they have morals like in the traditional sense, but they do have to follow some type of structure, some type of hierarchy with this Hierophant group. So they can't just, you know, do whatever they want unencumbered, you know. Yeah, more people should actually read the entire Bible. It's not really that, yeah, understandable the way that some only do a few scriptures here and there. Exactly. I agree. I think it's a very good reference point to things you could experience while being a human. It's got a lot of experiences, and you get to learn from those experiences so you don't make the mistakes that other people made. Because that's what these people want. They want history to repeat itself. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody was working very hard at bringing you a legal issue. Whoever these people are, they were working very hard trying to bring some type of problem to you, and they failed at this. They missed some type of deadline. I heard the point of no return. So yeah, they can't go back from whatever this is now. Yeah, and literally when you have like been led by God to where you're at now. These people are like the blind leading the blind. They don't have any divine inspiration that they're following. The Sun. Okay, you have healed this inner child version of yourself, this part of you that was hurt. You've healed that. This is why you're able to move forward. Your justice is you being allowed to shine your light and to be your bright, beautiful self, regardless of these people and the way that they feel about it. The Hangman. And not only that, they're not able to sacrifice you. This whole let's sacrifice the collective idea was a poor choice. I mean, they could have chose to do anything else. You already know that relying on humans is worthless. With human help, no shit will get done. But with God's help, the mountains could actually be moved. I'm also getting that you guys are entering into a period of good health. Whatever these health issues are that this person was trying to bring upon you, you know, they're the ones experiencing those health issues. Four of Wands. You have completed some major project or finished a goal, okay? Whatever this is that you've done, you're about to get financially rewarded for it. Money doesn't always mean happiness, but you guys already know that. These people are after money. That's what they want, is resources, and they want a good destiny. But these people have horrible karma, and they're experiencing bad situations because they won't own up to the way that their intentions, basically. I also feel like somebody is really upset that you're being rewarded for your work, that you're actually being valued by maybe an employer or a company. Somebody feels like this is not right, that you should be thrown away like a piece of garbage, and that these people are being thrown away like the actual garbage that they are. It's just funny to me. I'm also hearing that somebody was sending some type of spell work to wherever you guys live to flood the place. That's funny. All I'm getting that happened is a little rain happened. You could have had a little bit of snow or a little bit of rain. I mean, these people are pathetic with this shit. It really is sad. Especially because they thought that the same rules that they were abusing in 2025, these people thought that they could continue this in 2026. And now that they're being straight up shut down by your spiritual team, these people are like, well, crap, what do we do now? Because they didn't really have a backup plan. They didn't have an alternative method to take you down. Usually just using one of these PSYOP methods to take somebody out would have worked. They've used every type of method on you and it has not worked. Now these people know that the divine realm is real. They know that some shit that they did not believe in or think was serious at all is extremely serious. I'm also getting that your success and happiness has got somebody so out of their body, they feel like it's tearing them away from where they should be. Okay. So this person could feel like the need to take your place or something, or to replace you. Okay, nobody's going to be a better version of you than you. And nobody is being invited to be a better version of you. When it comes to you, if God needed two of you, God would have made two of you. I also feel like when it comes to bouncing back, every time these people throw something at you, you just bounce back. Temperance. Because you know how to balance your energy. You have Archangel Michael also protecting your projects. So anybody that wants to come and battle with you, they're going to have to get, yeah, a bunch of men hating one woman is sad. But there was one woman with these men that were hating on you. But yeah, it is sad. It's pathetic. You know, you have to know that when you got a bunch of people ganging up on one person, that is bullying, you know. And these people are powerless completely and in every type of way. Maybe they're not even aware that they're powerless because these people keep trying to do the same thing. King of Wands. Yeah, there's somebody that wants to sacrifice you, but they would have to be let back in. So for my best advice, you know, I feel like my best advice for you guys is to continue to move forward. Don't look back. Don't allow people to get you down. When it comes to hard times, you've already lived through the worst. You're not going to have to go through anything else. I don't feel like, you know, 2026 has any type of problems for you. I feel like these people are going to be experiencing the problems. Okay. So just know that this is your time to shine. It's your era of happiness. It's your turn to spin the wheel of fortune. And these people are a sorry excuse of a person. Like they really are sorry excuses. They're going to have to answer to the divine realm why they wouldn't just leave you be, because that would have been the most peaceful thing to do. And I don't even feel like these people believe lies about you. They just won't acknowledge the truth. Okay. Yes. Don't look back or you turn into stone or a pillar of salt. That's exactly it. Okay, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I love you guys so much. Peace be with you. Have a wonderful evening, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you like the video, tap the notification bell, make sure you're subscribed. Also, if you're interested in learning to read your own cards, there is a book, The Sago Tarot Card Spreads and Spells. In the description box below, there's a link to that, and there's a link to The Truth of God, which is an intuitive workbook that helps you tap into your God consciousness state, okay? All right, you guys, I love you so much. Those are available for you, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.